Then number is sure to blow your mind. You thought Vogue was the limit wrong. That's not even 10% of what Lauren actually received from Bezos and gifts. But the scariest thing is not the amount, but the way she made him do it. Watch until the end to discover the shocking truth. Jeff Bezos is known for his practical lifestyle and strict frugality. But since Lawrence Sanchez entered his life, everything has changed completely. Former Amazon employees and close friends talk about a new Bezos, a person they almost don't recognize anymore. The climax of that change came in 2023 when the world first saw Thegent superyacht ***. Many people didn't understand the true significance of this deal until they learned that the 420-foot-long Thegent with 3 floors, a private spa, a swimming pool, and a helipad has become a symbol of Bezos's new $500 million lifestyle. The most eye-catching detail is the wooden figurine at the bow of the boat depicting a woman with long hair. Officially, it is just a decoration, but everyone recognizes the similarity to Lawrence Sanchez. Such a public display of affection is completely foreign to the former Amazon CEO's image. The superyacht also has 25 luxury guest cabins, a giant wine cellar, a state-of-the-art gym, and even an underwater viewing room. The monthly maintenance cost of this floating palace alone is up to $3 million. Do you think Jeff Bezos, the richest man on the planet, can spend billions of dollars just to please a woman? The gifts were so extravagant that the world was stunned. But the most shocking thing was not the amount of money, but the way Lawrence Sanchez made him give it all away. Watch until the end of the video, because the truth behind these billion-dollar gifts will completely change the way you look at Jeff Bezos' life. In 2022, Bezos spent $78 million to buy a 350-acre island near St. John's in the Caribbean. He had never been interested in tropical real estate before because all the attention was on technology projects. However, for Lauren, the island was transformed into a true paradise on the island. A luxurious 12-bedroom villa was built, and each room has a panoramic view of the ocean. Not stopping there, a meditation garden with rare tropical plants was also created, especially for Lauren, a yoga and healthy lifestyle enthusiast. The total cost to make this dream come true exceeded $20 million. But that was not the most stunning gift. One of the most spectacular surprises was a private space flight on a Blue Origin spacecraft. Bezos personally designed a special itinerary so that Lauren could enjoy the most beautiful views of Earth from space. The luxury flight costs around $28 million, including all the exclusive services and personalized details for the upcoming engagement and wedding. Bezos commissioned an exclusive jewelry collection from Tiffany & Company. The centerpiece of the collection was a 50-carat diamond necklace worth an estimated $8 million. The collection also included rare pink diamond earrings and a unique wedding ring. Each piece of jewelry took nearly a year to create. As Bezos demanded absolute perfection for the woman he loved, he also purchased one of the most luxurious mansions in Beverly Hills, a 1,300-square FT mansion for $165 million. The property has 12 bedrooms, 25 bathrooms, a home theater, a wine cellar, and an underground garage that can accommodate 20 cars. Special attention was paid to the extensive library, a tribute to Lauren's passion for literature. In addition, the villa also has a private spa, tennis court, and even a mini golf course designed according to her personal wishes. The latest GF Rheem G700, worth $75 million, has become the couple's private means of transportation. The cabin interior has been completely renovated, including a bedroom with panoramic windows, a private office, and a mini gym. The plane is equipped with the most advanced communication system, ensuring that Bezos can handle work while flying. In addition, it has a special air filtration system and a private kitchen with a professional chef who will prepare Lauren's favorite dishes during each trip. Knowing Lauren's great passion for the media industry, Bezos spent $40 million to buy a professional film studio in Los Angeles This studio is fully equipped with the most modern equipment for filming and post-production. Thanks to that, Lorenzen realize her media projects at the highest level. The studio includes 5 filming booths, a separate recording studio, and a team of 50 professionals who work solely on her personal projects. The most symbolic gift was the creation of the Sánchez Foundation. With an initial capital of $2 billion, the foundation focuses on supporting educational programs and encouraging women's entrepreneurship in developing countries. In doing so, Lauren realized a long-standing dream helping the less fortunate and asserting her position as an influential figure in the philanthropic world. However, the most luxurious gift was the art collection that Bezos painstakingly assembled for Lauren over 2 years. The collection includes paintings by Picasso, Monet, Van Gogh, and many other masters with a total value exceeding $200 million. Bezos has personally attended private auctions and even haggled with collectors to fill Lauren's private gallery with the world's greatest works of art. But behind all these lavish gifts lies a marked change in Bezos's personality and behavior. Former employees and close friends have noticed a radical transformation in him. Amazon's stock has become more volatile since Bezos's heady romantic days. Blue Origin has also lost steam in the space race with SpaceX. Analysts say the main reason is that Bezos has devoted too much time to his personal life in the past 2 years alone. More than 40 senior executives have left Amazon. Many of them in private conversations recall a change in corporate culture and management style. Jeff seems to have become a different person. A former vice president confided that while he could talk for hours about the technical details of new products, his mind was always elsewhere. Previously, Bezos largely avoided social events and avoided unnecessary publicity. Together with Lauren, he has become a fixture at high-profile events. From the Cannes Film Festival to the Met Gala, the change in lifestyle is obvious to anyone who knew him before. The couple now grace glossy magazine covers, attend fashion shows, and attend lavish parties for the world's elite. In October 2021, Jeff Bezos hosted one of Blue Origin's next suborbital tourist flights on its New Shepard rocket. In addition to businessmen and guests, there was one special passenger on board, 90-year-old William Shatner, the global superstar of Star Trek's Captain Kirk for Shatner. This was not just an adventure or a PR stunt, but a deeply personal experience. He became the oldest person ever to set foot in space, making a symbolic journey that seemed to close the circle of life associated with the universe. After their rocket landed, the crew stepped out of the capsule, watched by the press and the Blue Origin team. Shatner was overcome with emotion. Tears welled up in his eyes and his voice trembled as he began to describe what he had seen in space. The thin, blue atmosphere surrounding the Earth was faintly visible, and beyond it, the endless blackness of space. The contrast between the fragility of life on the planet and the lifeless coldness of the universe left the actor in awe. He said the experience could change people forever, and he tried to convey that existential realization to those around him. It was then that an incident occurred that would later spark a wave of criticism. Jeff Bezos, in a state of excitement, almost euphoria, suddenly interrupted Shatner. Instead of listening to the emotional speech, he turned to the crew, called for a celebration, ordered champagne, and began a show for the cameras. He ceremoniously popped the cork, raised his glass to toast the successful flight, and even offered Shatner a drink to outsiders. The scene was jarring and out of place. An elderly man stood silently by, lost in a moment of inner turmoil. While the smiling billionaire began a raucous celebration in front of the cameras, what made many particularly uncomfortable was that Shatner had not had a drink in years. He'd struggled with addiction in the past, and the death of his ex-wife, Hootied, from a combination of alcohol and drugs made the subject even more painful. Videos and comments immediately flooded social media and the media, where Bezos's behavior was roundly condemned as insensitive and selfish. Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube were quickly flooded with short clips of the billionaire gleefully pouring champagne, while Shatner stood nearby looking confused and dazed in the full video. Bezos can be seen returning to the actor after the brief moment of celebration, and Shatner continues to share his feelings for a longer period of time, but it was the first scene that went viral as the contrast between Shatner's stunned, sincere face at age 90 and Bezos's ostentatious, frivolous joy was extreme. One of the journalists present even commented, "That was the moment I realized the old Jeff was gone," implying that the businessman had finally morphed into a man of spectacle and spectacle, where his own celebration was more important than the profound experiences of others. The incident quickly went viral and became a demonstration of how public behavior by billionaires in such situations can spark a backlash. It is still often cited as a symbol of the gap between humanity and the desire to create a spectacle. Bezos's children from his first marriage are rarely seen with their father at public events. His ex-wife, Mackenzie Scott, has focused on her own philanthropic projects and has largely kept quiet about the changes in her ex-husband's life. But in private conversations, she has expressed concern about how quickly the man she spent 25 years with has changed. Bill Gates, who once had a close relationship with Bezos, now rarely appears with him at public events. Insiders say they have different views on philanthropy and priorities. Even his brother M,